Hey, good afternoon, you all. So, I'm in Cuba right now, parked up by Addie's. You all know I always tell you all, Addie's is the place that I trust. When people passing and they hear them out because they know me. Yeah, guys. So, Addie's is right on the highway here. Before you even turn off to go by Kate Donna Yamaha motorcycle over there. So, you all can see where I'm at. Yeah. So, KFC is on that side of the highway, they're on the next side. So this video is me to explain to you all about the cost of ownership after 1 year, what I have learned and what to cater for. So let me go back to the car and give you all a rundown. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, right? So it's your boy Jacob Walcott here, and this is a video I said I had to do. You all know a while back I did a video on what's the cost of owning a motorcycle in Trinidad and Tobago, where I talked to you all about buying it, insuring it, and riding it, servicing it, maintaining it for 1 year. Well, I'm doing the same thing with this vehicle. As most of you all know, I own a Toyota Aqua, also known as a Toyota Prius C, and I'm here to discuss with you all and share some information because you all want to know what it's like owning a vehicle in Trinidad and Tobago. Does it make sense? And tips and tricks for you as well, right? So don't skip through this video, watch this video, even save it in your playlist as well. So last year for Vlogmas December, I did a video on what's the process of purchasing a car in Trinidad and Tobago. So if you're interested in buying a vehicle, I did a video where I talked to you about all the steps: visiting the dealer, getting the quotation, going to the bank, how the down payment works, everything. So you all could check out that video. I'll also have it linked in the cards or below in the description. I also have a playlist on the channel named Toyota Aqua C. So go into playlist, videos playlist, and you can get everything when it comes to service and maintaining the vehicle as well. So as you all know, I purchased my car last year, November, right? And basically with the purchasing, I basically had to pay the bank the down payment, and also that covered insurance, so I didn't have to pay insurance for my first year. That was included with the down payment I gave the bank. That figure did not cross $10,000 because in Trinidad and Tobago you just have to give them about 10% of the value of the vehicle, and my vehicle was valued at around $71,000 last year when I purchased it. So my down payment was a little over 10%, but I normally tell people 10% to 15% of the value of the vehicle that you pick, right? So I did all of that and I got my car November 2020. I actually didn't have to pay my car installment until the end of January. The reason for that was I took a deferral. That's where you could defer your loan for up to 2 months, and I just paid about $10 to $14 extra on my installment when the month came, right? Because I actually spaced out my loan. I took the loan for 6 years for this car. So that way, yes, it takes longer for me to pay off for the car, but if I want to pay it off before the time is up, I can. And also I'm leaving wiggle room, so if I have to acquire a house, purchase land or anything, I could get a second loan on my salary. So that was the main reason to space out my car loan, right? Because most people don't know that a car loan mash you up. You can't really buy a car before you buy a house unless you're looking for a large salary. So if you know you're planning on building a house, stop. You can't get a car, see about getting the house first. After you get the house, you could get a car, whether it's new, used, or abused, right? But on a real, yes, you guys, car loan versus house, if you have to choose, always pick the house first. Remember, Jacob said that. So I basically didn't have to worry about November, didn't worry about December. My first loan payment was at the end of January. So technically speaking, within my first year of driving, I only paid for 10 months, right? So when you purchase your vehicle, you are in charge of your payment, whether you choose to pay it for 3 years, 4 years, 5 or 6 is the longest they give you in Trinidad and Tobago. So you are picking that. So I multiply by 10 my installment, so X is my figure. So let's say you choose your car and your payment is $1,000. If you do like me, at the end of 1 year your car will cost you basically $10,000 for the installment for the first year, or if you don't do the deferral, at the end of 1 year you pay $12,000 for your first year of running your vehicle. And most people have to remember, cars don't run by paying installment and gas alone. So normally, as you guys know, I also ride my motorcycle. So basically on a normal month, if I'm just doing basic things with my vehicle, go to work 1 or 2 times, going grocery, go out, make certain turns, go out with the family, I will not spend more than $300 in gas. So basically my installment plus $300 allocated to gas. And I also used to try to allocate about $300 to service in it. So let's say installment is 12, gas is 3, that's 15, and the next 3 to maintain the vehicle, that is a total of $1,800 a month you have to put aside for your car alone, right? So my car is a hybrid. That means it works with gasoline, and also I have a hybrid battery under the back seat, right? I have a regular battery because we don't have the regular battery in front like normal cars. Our hybrid battery and our regular battery is underneath our back seat, right? So basically people ask me, Jacob, how the hybrid battery does work and how it does save on gas, and if when you're driving fast, if it does use gas. I like, all you ever drive in Trinidad, in the morning we have real traffic. So in the morning you would like to go down the highway doing 100, and sorry, you could do 40, 50, 60, 70. But basically in this vehicle, when you cross 70, 74 kilometers is when it's switched to gasoline. So how it goes is, you normally go to the gas station. This car requires about 120 to 140 to fill up your tank from empty to full, right? And when you fill that up, you will get approximately 650 kilometers. That's the distance you can travel with your vehicle until you have to fill up. It varies on your driving pattern. Some people drive with their windows down and only get 600. Some people drive with their AC on, like me, and I get over 625 kilometers. There are some people who even get 750, even 800 kilometers because of their driving patterns. When a normal gasoline vehicle will give you approximately 350 to around 450, 500 kilometers on a tank of gas, which is a little bit more. Let's say they will spend about $160, $180 in gas, and they only getting like, let's say, about 10 to 12 to 15 kilometers per liter. And on a hybrid vehicle you could get between 20 and 30 kilometers per liter. So fun fact for you all, most people in Trinidad and Tobago are not aware that gas is actually cheaper than water. So you all know that small water bottle, so the 200 milliliter, the 250, the 300 will be buy at the side of the road for $5 in the shop for $5, right? It have the big taller bottle, which is the 1 liter. It's about the size of a Subway, a foot long. That water bottle is actually 1 liter, right? That's what we go in the gas station and pay $5 for 1 liter. That big bottle, yes, $5 in gas. That is 1 liter of gas, right? That is the same thing that you go in the shop and buy for $7, $8. So in Trinidad and Tobago, fun fact, gas is actually cheaper than water currently. Yes, that 5 liter of gas, that 1 liter of gas, sorry, could give you about 30 kilometers in a hybrid vehicle. If you put that same 1 liter in an old car, like a Toyota Tercel, you may get around 12 kilometers, 10 kilometers, some vehicles as low as even 7 kilometers. And on a newer vehicle, you could get anywhere between 15 and 20. So that's how the hybrid really better on the gas, right? By mixing with the battery, that 1 liter could actually take you from, let's say, Arima to Curep. Yeah, that $5 in gas could take you that far. Halfway across the country from Arima to Curep, halfway across the highway, right? So that's the benefit of hybrid. And there's also the option of CNG if you're looking for a vehicle to go with CNG. You don't want to buy I sold a vehicle that's solely powered on gas alone in 2021, and we're going into 2022. We have to be studying our emissions and those type of things. So yes, that's why I used to cater 3 for the gas, 3 towards maintaining. But you want to hear something totally cool? For my first year of driving my vehicle, let's say it cost me $10,000 to pay my installment. For my first year of installment, I personally speaking, I paid every single installment, but at the same time it came as though I didn't pay it. You know why? Because of those videos I shared with you all 2 months ago. I actually do ride share with my vehicle, food delivery with my vehicle, transporting friends and families to the grocery, to different locations. So I was able to actually make enough money doing those services with my vehicle for me to be able to pay my car installment, get money to service it, and get money to put gas in it. So that's my hack for you. Turn your vehicle from a liability, something that takes money from your pocket every day, into an asset. So I was able to do that with my vehicle, right? And I even did 2 videos this year to show you what it's like to maintain my vehicle. So back in January, I did a video showing you when I took it to the dealership, and it showed you everything that they did to service it. I paid $750. That was for a diagnostic scan, life expectancy scan on the battery, changing the air filter, oil filter, rotating the tires, changing the oil, a full wrong service that cost me $750 in January. And then later on in, I believe, October, I actually did the service for myself, and it cost me only $500 to buy the things needed for the service and do it for myself. And I even have a 2-ton jack, and I did it on bricks to show you all that even if you don't have all the tools, you can actually still service your car at home. So check out that video as well. So my personal experience with this vehicle is, I could say that my first year of owning my vehicle, I turned it into an asset. I was able to let my car pay for itself, that is 1, put back gas in it for itself, that's 2, maintain itself, that's 3, and also 4, take my friends and family out to go places absolutely free without having to worry about the vehicle. I also had 2 minor incidents that happened to the vehicle as well. The latest one that most of you all knew about was I got my windshield cracked, and I actually didn't have to pay to replace my windshield. I came to Addy's and they replaced the windshield for me. And how I was able to replace the windshield absolutely free is by having a roll-on, roll-off vehicle. Under 5 years, I qualify for fully comprehensive insurance, and windshield insurance is included in it. So I did not have to pay to get my windshield replaced. Insurance handled everything. For me, it was a little lengthy process. It took me over 2 weeks, and that's on the insurance company side. Replying to me, my insurance broker was nagging them every day, hey, what going on, you have so paper. So that is one, and it's over. I got it sorted out in 3 weeks time. I got the windshield replaced, I got reimbursed everything for it. They actually wrote me a check, everything, so the windshield was covered full 100%. 2, my driver mirror here. Earlier this year, you all will recall, if you all watch our daily vlogs, you all would have seen that somebody actually ran in and hit the window at the side. Somebody was on the highway by St. Augustine, and they were pelting on the highway doing over 100 kilometers, and bash. I was so thankful that it was only the mirror on my car that was damaged. That actually cost me $1,600 to replace. That was one of the things that I had to pull from my vehicle savings to replace. So yeah, the actual cost back then to replace one of these mirrors and things were actually around $2,200, because Addy's is the place that I actually purchased my vehicle, and they are so awesome. They were able to replace it for me at a reduced rate. Yep, because once you buy a vehicle by Addy's, you have a relationship with them. They treat you like family. That's why I love this place, y'all. I didn't have to call around and go other places. I came here, got it replaced, got got it paint over as well. So my first year experience of driving this vehicle and maintaining it, it was not bad. My two incidents were the windshield and the mirror there being damaged. I actually had to pay for that mirror out of my pocket. That's the only thing. So I will honestly say that it was a pleasant experience. Then this year, my insurance broker Anthony, he was able to bring my insurance to below $3,000. Yes, y'all. For my second year, I was able to get my insurance down to a little under 3,000 for my second year. So that was actually a blessing to me. I really appreciate that. If anybody needs an insurance broker looking to purchase a vehicle, could hook you up with my boy Anthony. Just message me and I'll give you his contact number. Also, if you purchase a vehicle at Addies will actually help you get the insurance way cheaper than you will pay for at a next location. Because I could tell you all the truth, I was getting my insurance cheaper from Addies than my insurance broker. My insurance broker still use the quotation to bring it down to a lower figure, but I am a loyal fella. I do all my services by Addies, and I have an insurance broker who deals with all my insurance. I don't just skip and go by people because they offer me a better rate. So both of them know that I am loyal to the two of them, right? But my first year experience, you guys, it was so easy. It was so nice. I was able to turn my vehicle into an asset. Don't forget to check out those vehicles. So I will just tell you, multiply your figure that you're paying a month for 1 year to get how much you will spend in a year. Number two, I actually changed my tires once, and to change all 4 tires, that actually cost me roughly $1,500 to do a tire replacement and 4 tires. So that was after I clock about 20,000 kilometers on the car, and that's because I'm doing ride share. But you could still expect to change your tires once a year, and I'll tell you the safe bet is to put aside at least $2,000 a year to rotate your tires. Put aside about $1,000 as well a year, because you should change your oil and filter and thing at least twice a year as well. So $2,000 for gas, $1,000 to change your oil and filters twice a year as well. That is my tip for you all. And gas, it varies on how often you are driving. So you have to know, am I just going to work? Am I working a far distance? That is what really sends up your gas bill. There are some people who they tank a gas lasting them 2 to 3 weeks. There are some people who would last them 1 week because they're coming from a Rima, and let's say they're going 0.14 every day, so they're just topping up once a week. There, it depends on your driving pattern and habits. So I will just say, for this type of vehicle, a basic hybrid vehicle, cater $2,000 a year in tires. Also, there's also a shop in Granny called Poorman Tire, where for $1,000 you could actually replace all 4 of your tires. They sell used tires. It's right now the prices are around $225 per tire. So that's also an option if you want to use used tires on your vehicle to cut the cost. But I'm telling you, you must change your oil filter, and your air filter at least every 6 months or every 6,000 kilometers. In some cases, you could go up to 10,000 kilometers before you change it. But I will say, basically, at $3,000 just for your basic maintenance. Tires, filters, oil, and those type of things are your basic maintenance. And then whatever comes up with your vehicle, you never know what could go wrong. As I showed you, my windshield went wrong. My mirror, the side here got damaged, no fault of mine, so that's something that went wrong. Also, right now I have to also change my windshield wiper blades. That costs anywhere between $80 to $150 to change your wipers. So that's my feedback on what it was like owning and maintaining my vehicle after 1 year, and it was a pleasant experience to me, as I said. And check out that video I did last year on basically the cost of purchasing a vehicle in Trinidad and Tobago, because if y'all need a car, I will tell you, if you have about 9,000, 8,000 in the bank, owning a vehicle is easy like that, y'all. And times like these, it's better to own a vehicle, you guys, believe it or not, because there was 2 days I actually had to travel, and y'all, $10 on the bus route. I was like, way, and then I had to travel to the main road, and that was a $5 maxi from the highway to the main road, then in a maxi for $10. And I was like, look at $15, and this is just one way. And when I reached, so I had to jump in the next car, and I was like, wow, it's really important to have a vehicle. It's really important to have a vehicle. You will save money, and you have to find a way to turn that vehicle into an asset, you guys. So if you know that you'll be looking for a vehicle in 2021, not 2021, sorry, if you're looking to own a vehicle, purchase a vehicle in 2022, this is it, y'all. You found the right YouTube channel. I even show you how to do the work for yourself, how to maintain it for yourself, so you'll be saving money, you'll be learning tips on rotating your tires, all those things. So make it happen, y'all. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'm looking to head back down the road right now, right? So thank you for all the love, the support on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to share this video, tell your friends about it as well, you guys, and thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Bye. I'll see you in another one.